2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Look, just haven't gotten it going yet. They are there because their putting has kind of kept it into it. The ball striking hasn't been great. The chipping hasn't been great, but they've made a bunch of putts. Something's got to change with the ball striking in order for them to remain in contention.
I know, I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
"17 feet.
Ouch, that hurts. And this next putt, it's for bogey. I don't mind the look of this. Yep, that's disappointing. Getting underway over par. That never helped.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
He finds himself in a share of 10th place. We have a par 4 on this one.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here at the second. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
I'm down here following Tony Finau on the 12th hole.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
It's looking solid.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. Currently 5 under for the event.
They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This putt for par here.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He's currently tied for 10th.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, guys, I'm down here on the 14th, and this is Tony Finau.
What a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Setting up now on a par 4.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Second shot here on the 5th. Wow, what a shot. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
This is a good chance. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Tony Finau as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. That's brilliant out of the sand. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And we've arrived at a par 3.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
A par putt awaits. That's pretty tidy. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
That's definitely left of the green.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Another missed green in regulation. They got to do better.
Oh, that's a ripper. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Let's head over to the 17th. Sitting at 1 over. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. That's a good-looking shot there. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
That might be one club too many. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
I'm over here on the 18th, and this is Tony Finau getting ready for his next shot.
This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
And as we transition into the back nine, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here at the 10th. And here we are with the third shot. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he... Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. This one looks to be a tad wayward. Getting ready to play their third. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Little birdie look in here.
Nice line. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Going with the 7. Oh, that was so close to going in. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. And this putt to move into the top 5. That will work. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Currently 7 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
A long par 4 this hole.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to
9. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Ooh, that almost went down. Sitting at -7, tied for 5th. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Let's try and make this one. Only dropped the one shot. Justin Rose currently leading the event as we head to the next hole. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2-hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. He's currently in a share of 6th. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Going with the 7. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That's a great attempt from long range. So close. The Englishman Justin Rose currently leading this tournament, playing nicely on top. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Oh, that's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
For the par. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, good look at birdie here. He's currently in the 5th position. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
This one headed left and not coming back.
That's not the shot they're after.
Yeah, Wynn took that one offline in a hurry.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And here we are with their fourth. How close was that to going down? Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Great touch.
Just a short putt remaining here. Around